Okay, so I finally think GJ is starting the counter trend, but let me start from here. Mark off the areas that are currently relevant. We have this exhaustion zone in the weekly. I'll draw up a potential support level price could come back to, right? And I'll just draw this level for funsies. We're so far away from that. All right, so these are the exhaustion zones that are relative on the weekly time frame. And this level, I wanted to just point out that you can actually see it on the monthly. So, take note of that, right? So we have these levels, and now I'm going to go to the 4-hour. And so this is again, remember a few episodes, a few videos ago, a few days ago, I was saying that like on gold, how I have this thing in my head where I say, okay, you have to spot the difference, and it just depends on which time frame you're on where you're going to see the difference. Yesterday, the other day on gold, I believe it was either bearish bullish here or bearish bullish here, where I need to actually start selling off. I think it was right here, right? So just a break of support, a simple break of support. Now we have the same thing on GJ, but on the 4-hour. So that was support was created. And now we have, these candles that pretty much confirm the break. Let's see something. 1, 2-ish. So on the 4-hour, yeah, this is where it is. Now, okay. So pretty much what I would be waiting for is just some sort of retracement to go back bearish. Well, it also depends because, so this is what I'm seeing. Point A, point B. So if price actually holds being under this level of support, I'm trying to see on the 1-hour, it looks kind of like, we still got to wait for some more candles though, because honestly, this candle, we have to see how it closes in 41 minutes. So like I could say that 4-hour broke support, but this candle technically hasn't closed yet. So that's why I was hesitating. This 4-hour candle hasn't closed. However, if it does, and we get 2 more bearish candles underneath this level, then we can say, okay, cool. We're actually starting the counter trend. And then we can look for price to continue to make lower highs and lower lows. So the plan is we're going to be watching these lower highs, and there's going to be a certain point where it breaks, and when it starts to break bullish, when I see price start to break resistance, that's when I'm going to want to start to get in. And hopefully, I can hold up until all the way. Point A, point B. Because again, this is still the overall. This is like the big goal, the mega take profit. But then again, we're also going to have, or this, but I mean, like, really, what's the difference? So just depends on what price does. Just got to watch out. But I think today the bias will be sells. Again, just depends on where price closes. So watch out for that, because I am making this video kind of early. Oh, look, it's 4:20 plays it. So on gold, I do still think it's bullish, because although it's under this support level, it's not the structure level. So for example, point A, point B, point C, point A, point B, point C. Right, so the last level we had that was a higher low before we made a higher high was right here, right? So this is the last impulse leg we had. This, you could say it is a higher low. However, it's not a structural higher low. It's like if this breaks, it doesn't mean that we're bearish now. If this breaks, it just means that we can come to this level. Now, if this level breaks, then yeah, it's going to be like, you know, continue bearish type thing. But that's not the vibes I see for the moment. Mainly because the last thing we did was we did make this last higher high. Like, we're still making higher highs and higher lows. But I don't want to ignore that, because that wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. It does look like it has a lot of bearish pressure. However, again, we just got to see the break of this level, and then I'll be convinced that we're going to go bearish. But until then, I will still be looking for just another bullish transition to happen at this support level or before. We don't know. And interesting, EU is continuing bullish. There was a small, yeah, this was the, I saw a small break of resistance right here. So I marked that level off, and you see price create a support. And if in 8 minutes it stays nice, bullish, and strong, but then cool, that could potentially be another entry for buys, like a scaling opportunity, because I was looking for another scaling opportunity. And I just want to say, take a look at AU though, because I don't trade AU, but I've had this fib on for a long time, because you see we're making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, made a lower low. So I was like, point A, point B, somewhere in here is going to be a break of support, and it's going to start the downtrend. So I think that's what this is. However, I'm not going to trade it because, you know, it's not my peer to trade. Plus, I don't really like looking at AU that much. But yeah, so I see now. I'll take sells on gold if one, I get 2 bearish candles close under here, because the next candle could just close back in the range. Like, we just don't know for sure yet what the T is, because we have to wait. Well, yeah, let's see. Under here, under this 1 hour now, we've had bearish, and then we've had doji. So another option is we could just wait to see how price is going to close under here. Like, what is it going to do? If it's going to shoot back up, or if it's going to continue to make some more bearish candles. Because if it makes bearish candles underneath this level and they're not dojis, then yeah, you know, after that, even if price comes back up here, I think this would be a good place to take some short-term sells.